don't think everybody is replaceable. Sometimes some people just aren't replaceable. Of course, we know about loved ones, friends, say some way they're out of your life somehow, or they passed away, or moved away, or whatever the case might be like that. But I'm talking about, for instance, on a job, you can have some of the best employees, some of the most loyal workers, loyal people come to work and do their job. I just don't understand why sometimes it seems like these are some of the folks that try to get away, push away out from their jobs, trying to make them feel a certain way so they can walk away from their jobs, quit their jobs. It's like they're trying to be forced out. I had a coworker come to me and she just told me, she said, hey, I feel like they're trying to force me out my job. I think they want me to quit. And I'm going to tell you, she's one of the best workers they got around there. She's one of those employees that you really can't do without. I'm sure you can rehire, but you're not going to get what you're looking for. You're not going to get all that you have. You may get some new things, but you're definitely not going to get what you have. And I think sometimes managers or whomever, they don't realize just what they have on their team. I don't know why sometimes they badger the ones who come to work to really just do their job, have their nose down to the ground, and working as hard and diligently as they can. Now this coworker of mine, she works in the lab. Sure, we can do some of the things she do, but we definitely can't do some of the things that she does. She knows the ins and outs of the different organizations and stuff to keep that lab running, keep the credentials up, keeping it certified. She has so many skills. Sure, you can draw, maybe draw some blood, do a swab, or whatever the case may be. She's just so efficient at her job. She knows the different organizations she have to get in touch with. She's the person who you come to. I know I come to at times when I have a question about something that I'm doing. She can answer it. She knows the answer. That's her specialty. So I guess you all may think, hey, that's what you do when you specialize, right? But sometimes it's more than just specialize. A lot of things you learn on your own. You learn through your experiences. You learn through sacrifices. You learn through different places you've been. You learn by doing, observing. You learn by teaching. You learn by listening. She's just one of those qualified workers who I just feel like they're messing up. So anyway, she came to me and she told me, hey, look, I put in my 2 weeks notice. And I was a little feeling sad about it a little bit because I really, enjoy her as a person as well, not just a co-worker. And I love the fact she's, you can really depend on her on this job. Man, I'm very impressed, which I've told her. But I looked at her and she seems content with her decision. She said, yeah, I put the notice on in. And she said, we've sold our house. We're going to be moving and we're going to, just downsize from where she's at, her and her husband. And sounds like she got a better deal. She says she's going to move, but she's not really going to do the same type of work that she's doing. She's going to do something else more, involving maybe the youth. And she had a smile on her face when she said that because she does love children, working with children, teaching children, doing things, crafty things, cooking, crafts, sewing, gardening. She has so many skills. But anyway, she was telling me this, and like I told her, I said, I'm happy for you, because I know lately she hasn't been happy around here. So many different rules and things have come up that just don't seem and sound fair to any of us on the job. But we just have to deal with it right now every day, you know. She gave me a scenario about her being, she was out one day. She couldn't help it. She was sick. She had to go to the hospital, have some care done. She basically got in trouble about that. She got follow-up appointments with doctors. They had a problem with that. She got written up because they said, well, we're not going to go by the fiscal year. We're going to just go by the entire year. If you've been out one or two or three times, we're going to have to write you up. And she wasn't the only one. I'm saying, well, I thought they go by the fiscal year, but she said no. They said they would go by the 1st of January on out to now. Okay. So it's like, why do companies make it so hard for you sometimes when all you want to do is come to work and do your job and make profits for them? You want to get paid, of course, but you're making them make profits, keeping them afloat. I just don't understand it. But here's the kicker about all this. They want her to teach someone everything that she knows. They want her to teach another employee the things that she's learned over the years, over the sacrifices, over the time spent, the travel, the research, everything that she has learned and gained and worked hard for herself and her family. Now, I'm big on teaching people things. I'm big on teaching someone if they come into the job or even away from the job. I think we should, help the next person out. And so does she. She feels the same way. But when you feel threatened on your job and you feel like you're being forced out on your job and all you do is try to come here and do the best you can, and you do give them the best that you have every day, but they're not there for you, they don't stick up for you, they don't stand up for you, they don't understand things or be understanding when you have things you have to do, or you're sick or whatever the case may be, you can't come to work because of that. You're not just laying out just to lay out. You really take your job seriously. You know it's important. You know it's vital. You know it makes a difference when you're at the job. You know it makes a difference when you're not at the job, So, like I said, I'm happy for her. And it's sad that, they're not looking at the fact how important she was to the company. But no. She said no. She's ready to go. She's had enough. She realizes, too, that she has sacrificed and done a lot for herself, trying to better herself and her skill set, her knowledge and all. She's not going to just hand it all over to anybody like that. Now, maybe it would have been different if they gave her a little bit more respect, treated her more human. Instead of making every day you come into work a pain, making you don't even want to show up for the job. You hate when you have to walk in those doors. But they want her to take someone who has no skill set whatsoever, no training whatsoever in that type of field that she does, working in a lab, and just teach them everything she knows. That's impossible. Something that she has taken over the years of learned, took the time and paid the money, did her due diligence, did everything she had to do to get this skill set, to get this knowledge, to be able to be a top-notch MLT, medical lab technician. So she's supposed to just hand that over to someone who probably didn't even want the job. And they definitely didn't earn it. So it's a matter of choice, I imagine. But like I said, we all want to teach someone something, but it's the way you go about doing it. It's the way you go about treating another person. So yes, I'm happy for her. I wish her well and keep growing and have even better success. But like I say, some people you just can't replace. You may think you can. You can bring in the next person, but I guarantee you it's not going to be the same. The person has to be trained, taught different things. They're not going to come in fully what we're used to having. That's just something they're going to have to adjust out there. You just have to adjust for it. You can't replace a hard, good worker. Not these days. It's hard sometimes. Somebody dedicated and loyal to the company. Good luck with that. But I wish her well. And those folks out there who bring their all every day, keep doing what you're doing. And I hope you've been appreciated. Have a good one. Check out my next video. If you like this content, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I would love to hear what you have to say. If you felt like you've been unappreciative at your job, leave a comment. Leave a comment down below. Let me know why your company, your job, your manager haven't showed you the respect that you deserve. Check out the next videos. Appreciate it.